Nobody checked on him, not because they did not care, because he never looked like he needed it. He had been so consistent at performing okay that the people around him stopped asking. And he let them stop asking because asking would have meant answering. And answering would have meant admitting the thing he has been outrunning for years, that he is exhausted. Not from one hard week, from years of being the person everyone leans on with no one to lean on in return. This video is about that exhaustion. About why saying I am tired is one of the hardest sentences a man can say, and why saying it might actually be the strongest thing he ever does. Welcome back to Ife Random Reflections. I am Ife Luwani. This is the final episode of our June Men's Month series. We talked about permission. We talked about the weight fathers carry. We talked about the boy behind the man. Today we land in the present tense. Subscribe if you have not yet and let us close this out. There is a specific kind of tired that does not show on the outside. The man is still going. Still providing, still showing up in every way the world can measure. But underneath that, something has been quietly emptying out for a very long time. The tired of being strong when he is actually breaking. The tired of being needed by everyone and truly known by no one. The tired of carrying things alone because he stopped knowing how to ask for help, or because he was never taught how in the first place. What makes this kind of tired so dangerous is that it is invisible to everyone but him, and even he does not fully acknowledge it, because acknowledging it would mean stopping. And stopping feels like failing, and failing is the one thing he was never allowed to do, so the world around him reads his silence as strength and praises him for it, and he keeps going. And the weight keeps growing, and nobody asks because he has always managed before. That is not strength. That is a man disappearing inside his own life while everyone applauds the performance. Saying I am tired requires something most men were never given: the belief that their exhaustion matters, that their limits are allowed to exist. That the people who love them can handle the truth of who they actually are underneath all the performance. That belief was never installed. What was installed instead from the time he was a boy was handle it, push through, do not make your struggle someone else's problem, be the solution, not the situation. So he became the solution. For everyone, for decades, adding weight every year and taking nothing away. And now the weight has become his identity. He is the strong one, the reliable one, the one who never falls apart. And here is the trap. If he tells the truth now, if he finally says I am tired, he risks losing the only version of himself that anyone has ever relied on. So he asks himself not, can I say I am tired, but who am I if I do? That is the real reason men stay silent, not cowardice, identity, and it deserves to be named. Here is the truth about strength that nobody told him. Keeping the performance going when it has become automatic takes nothing. Those muscles are so well trained they run on their own. What actually takes strength, real strength, the kind that costs something and means something, is choosing honesty when every instinct says hold it together. Opening your mouth and saying I am tired to someone you trust. Staying in the room while they respond. Letting yourself be known rather than just needed. That is courage. That is the most quietly radical thing a man who has been performing okay for 20 years can do. And rest. Rest is not a reward for people who have finally done enough. You will never reach enough. Rest is something every human being is allowed to need without earning it first. You cannot pour from an empty vessel. You cannot love the people around you the way they deserve when you are disappearing on the inside and calling it dedication. Saying I am tired is not the end of your strength. It is what strength actually looks like when it has nothing left to prove. This is the end of the June Men's Month series, and I want to leave you with one thing. Find one safe person this week and give them the real answer to how you are doing. Not fine, the actual answer. Even if it is just, I have been carrying a lot and I am more tired than I have let on. That is enough. That is the beginning of something that could change everything. And if you love a man who has been quiet for too long, ask him. Sit with the question, wait for the real answer. Because sometimes the only thing standing between a man and the truth is someone willing to stay in the silence long enough to hear it. Tell me in the comments, What would it mean for you to finally say I am tired to someone who actually heard it? Like this video and share it with the men in your life who have been strong for too long. Thank you for this whole month. Subscribe so you are here for what comes next. The conversation is not over. I am Ifeoluwani. The strength it takes to finally say I am tired is real, and it is yours. Take care of yourself.